Good morning, Miss. What
Morning.
is my first question is what is the first impression you had of me, and how does that compare to how you see me now?
The first impression I had of you wasn't a good one. I thought that you were extremely lazy. You've eased up on the laziness. However, you're still lazy. However, you've evolved over time, and you've gotten a lot better, and you're actually very smart. The only thing is that, again, your lazy habits aren't going to help you in the future, and especially if you really are thinking that you want to go into engineering. Because I'm sorry, you can't be lazy about engineering, because then you have complete atrocities that occur because of the stuff that you've built, and you're really not giving yourself a fighting chance. And ready.
Yeah.
And the issue is that, okay, you can have all of these dreams and all of these wants and all of these desires of who it is you want to be, but being lazy isn't going to take you anywhere. So you're here, you're in this country, you have this opportunity that you've been blessed with. Okay, make the most out of it. And I think that you tend to do the bare minimum at times, and sometimes not even the bare minimum. And I think that is what's going to set you apart from really excelling and reaching and staying stuck. And there's nothing that I or anybody else can do about it. Eventually, it has to be a personal choice. And you know what? I realize that I'm smart, but there are a lot of people that are very smart that never make it anywhere. So there are also a lot of people that are really smart and never graduate from college or high school. Why? Because they tend to be lazy. They have zero work ethic. And that's what I would tell you, that okay, go ahead and add to what we've been trying to teach you for years. It's time to stop being lazy, and it's time to go after your own future. Like things that you have seen for yourself, that, man, I really would like to do this, or I really want this in my life. Only you can make that happen.
Yeah.
There's no one else. Okay.
Miss, my other question is, how do you manage to keep everybody in check with the amount of kids you have to take care?
um Sometimes I feel that I'm an octopus with like the tentacles. But quite honestly, I think that I I love what I do, and I think that allows me to like really focus on the kids and focus on them and encourage them uh, to wanting to achieve, because it's not that I like to like get on kids' cases. However, sometimes I feel that I'm pretty much the only one that actually tells them consistently. So I think that I'm just more consistent about it than other people, and I just want to see everybody succeed.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
That's it. No
Yeah.
other questions.
Yeah, just those two.
Boring. So then here.
Alright.
Zoom in closer. Zoom in closer.
Zoom in closer.
Yeah.
Zoom in closer.
Yeah.
Mister, Mister, I'm closing in your face. All right, Mister, how have I influenced you throughout these 4 years of high school?
You've influenced me in the aspect of I will always expect the unexpected, because you always throw so many curveballs, with one, either you being really locked in, or two, you being really, 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 really lazy. You can do like tests, quizzes, assignments easily, right? But you're just so lazy. But when you do lock in and when you do focus up, you tend to get your work done like with the slightest of ease.
You look a little sweaty, bro.
Thank you. Mister, is there any advice you could give me?
My advice to you is stop being lazy. Get your stuff done. Get your degree. Once you get your degree and you get your career, then you can start quote unquote being lazy. But just,
Are you lazy?
like, focus. Just focus. Study. That's all you need to do. Study, because you understand material easily. Your issue is you just don't take the time to go in and actually learn it.
Are you lazy though?
So study.
Yes.
That's my advice to you.
All right, thank you, Mister. Morning, Mister. What is your name?
Morning, sir. Mr. Laurel.
All right. My first question is, what do you think one of my strong suit is?
It's a strong suit, but it's also like I think a weakness in some cases. I think one of your strong suits is you never take things way too seriously, which is a good thing because it means that you don't allow for things to bother you, as you should, right? I think that in life, if you take things way too seriously, you find yourself not living a very happy life. But also, there are times in which you should take things seriously, right? Not so much academically, but even socially and in life, right? There are things that matter that you shouldn't underplay. And I think again, it's very good to have that demeanor of, things are optimistic, everything is funny, and it's awesome. However, I also believe that what people go through on a day to day shouldn't be underplayed and shouldn't be underscored. And I feel that a lot of times you have a hard time with letting people in on whatever serious stuff is going on in your life. And I think that is a detriment because you'll find that there are a lot of people that are willing to be by your side and support you despite whatever you're going through, right? But you always play along like everything's okay, so it becomes very hard for people to really acknowledge that things are wrong.
All right. My next question is, what is one advice that somebody has given you that stuck with you?
Yep. Oh, is it recording?
Yeah, good. All one take.
That's fine. Somebody told me once that no one deserves your time, or no one's entitled to your time, rather, right? In other words, if you ever, when you're talking to people, right, whoever is willing to pay attention, whoever is willing to hear you out or anything, they do it genuinely. They do it because they want to understand what's going on. A lot of times we feel entitled to people and their time, and we take advantage of that, whether it be to vent, whether it be to cry, whether it be whatever. So it's very important that those people that are willing to hear you out, willing to hear you struggle, willing to hear you kind of go through whatever it is you're going through, are people that are worth keeping around, because those are the real people that actually are at your corner.
All right, thank you, Mister.
Thank you.
State your name right now.
Mr. Arana, we are also in the year 2026 when all of our electronic devices and stuff, like we see them in this kind of aspect ratio as opposed to this kind of aspect.
Oh, you all right?
No, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Right.
You gotta start again.
No, we're doing it again. No, we're gonna do it this way.
Yeah, it's gonna be sideways the whole time now because it's,
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you gotta start from
Now
the
I gotta restart.
because I'm from the future.
Actually. All right, state your name again, son.
Mr. Arana.
All right. So, what do you think fits me better, an electrical engineering major or mechanical engineering?
Yeah, I think you look like you fit into a size large.
Oh, really?
That's what you're asking me, no? What fits you better? Large.
No, but like, what type of major?
Electrical engineering or mechanical engineering, you said? I'm gonna say mechanical.
Mechanical?
Yeah.
All right. And what do you think you have influenced me like in this past few years? How have you
I don't
influenced
think
me?
I've influenced you at all.
That us?
I don't know how. This guy's always, disrespecting me. He comes up.
Says who? Says who? When have I ever disrespected you?
You're right.
Sorry?
That email that you got, I can see for Miss Alice, you had to apologize formally for it in another email.
No, but look, it was for all fun and games. I even said, "I love you" at the end.
Yeah. Did you?
No, I didn't.
Remember?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah, like that doesn't sound like.
All right, and then for my last one, look, I forgot. Let me see. For my last one, my last question is, how do you think I could prepare for college?
I think you just have to be a little more disciplined with your time management. In my class, you did well, but there were like times where you were pulling B's where I'm like, nah, I know this guy could have gotten an A. Just spend a little bit more time studying or a little more time preparing. Otherwise, I think you're ready for college. I think you are. Yeah.
Bonus question.
Bonus, all right.
Rate me as a student, like from a scale of 1 to 100. 1 being the best, 100 being even better.
So I just want to make sure. Are you editing this video? Like,
Yeah. I'm editing this video.
Yeah, because it's important that you enunciate. Rate me as a student. Yeah.
What did I say? Oh, rate. No, okay. Rate me as a student.
Lester Maldonado as a student. Based on what category? Academically, socially?
Overall, like LeBron type of, points.
No, I see you're one of the best students that I've had.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah, you're a good dude.
Put on Miguel.
Oh, you're always swearing on his life.
He has to go, mister. All right, thank you, mister.
Yeah.
Miss, buenas. ¿Cuál es su nombre?
Mi nombre es Tania Herrero, Mis Olivas.
Solo le quería preguntar una pregunta, que si me podía dar un consejo de vida que me pueda ayudar.
Bueno, un consejo de vida que te puedo dar, Lester, es que siempre confíes y ponga todo en manos de Dios, que le des el primer lugar a Él. Que con eso ya lo demás será añadido por Él mismo. Que siempre trates de ser tú, que luches por todos tus sueños y que tu vida sea completamente llena de bendiciones por nuestro Padre. Que Dios te bendiga mucho.
Gracias, miss. State your name.
Miss Mendoza?
And my only question for you is, what advice could you give me that will benefit me in the future?
Be okay with the plan not going the way it's supposed to. Things are gonna happen. You're gonna have to fluctuate. You're gonna have to be flexible. But learn to be flexible with yourself. And it's okay for things to look different than the way you pictured them. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to make new plans and new dreams. Because you're changing and your plans will change too.
Yeah.
Be nice to yourself. Be gracious with yourself. Be kind and patient with yourself.
Thank you, miss. And what is one advice that you could give me that will help me strengthen my faith?
One advice that I can give you to help you strengthen your faith is don't give up. Just really keep, if you're hungry, like you eat. And I think you need to like really understand that practical concept of what it means to grow in Jesus. Be hungry for God. Seek His word. Ask the questions and never like settle for just easy answers. Like go deeper. Get to know Him because He's such a big God and there's so much to know about Him. And so just be hungry for Him. Thirst and seek after Him and you will be filled like the word of God says.
Thank you, miss. Well, how the tables have turned. Now look who's in the corner this time. Can you state your name, please?
Say my name. You should know who I am. I'm Mr. Richards.
All right. One question that I have for you is, what is one advice that you could give me that will benefit me in the future?
Stay out of the corner. All right. So one piece of advice I think I can give you is definitely keep being you. Honestly, you're such a good kid. Like I know you go to the corner so regularly. This is his home, by the way. See, this is his kitchen.
This is where I read, where I learn my grammar.
Learns his grammar, British and American literature. So, but basically, you know, you have a very jovial personality. You have a very bright smile. You're always a fun person to have in class. You know, and just don't lose that confidence. Don't lose that joy that I know that's in your heart. And overall, just keep being you.
Thank you, mister.
All right, now one.
All right, Miguel. What's your full name?
My full name is Miguel Angel Ore.
All right. Are you ready for college?
Honestly, I don't think I'm ready for college. But at the same time, I do feel like I'm ready for college because I got a job. But I also don't want to leave my friends, you know, because we're currently in high school and, you know.
I mean, I get what you mean. All right, my next question is, how does it feel knowing you're a block warrior in Juju?
Block warrior in Juju?
Yes. Never let go of the damn block.
It just means I got skill in Juju. That's it.
No, it does not. No, it does not. All right, and for my last question. Oh, wait, I forgot. Hold on. And for my last question, what is one advice that you have learned during high school that you could give me?
One advice that I would currently give you is probably being disciplined or wanting to do, you know, keep being disciplined on your work or being responsible, because that's the thing that like leads you up to more work and then you'll be stressed out and yeah, that's one advice.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
All right. What do you think of me as a person?
The GOAT. That's it. No, I'm playing. Smart, cool, best Juju player, better than Richard, better than Miguel.
Yes, yes.
Super smart on math, best tutor, helped me in math. Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. It's actually. Yo, bro, that's not actually valid. What is one advice that somebody has told you throughout the years that has stuck with you?
With great power comes great responsibility. Because you guys already know who I am.
Spider-Man? Oh, Peter Parker. Alright. And then my last question is, what do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years? Done with college, done with university, and I'm gonna be a detective. Top 3 in Miami.
Miami?
I'm gonna be Captain Dexter.
How did I feel when I first met you?
Yeah, met me again back in high school.
Alright.
Because we met in elementary.
Alright, so when I first saw you, I remember I had my head down, and then I saw you open a door. I think it was somewhere in the second building, right?
It was Mendoza.
Yeah, it was. Oh shit.
Alright, so how does it feel to be a bum real user?
So how does it feel to be a bum real user? It feels great. Being able to snipe you, especially you from afar, is the greatest thing ever. And
You talking to me?
No. Lester Maldonado. And seeing him be a burnt cookie is the best thing ever.
I bet that.
Sending you in the air and slamming you back down.
And you
too.
continue. Stop. You should have stopped a long time ago. Alright. Yo, Richard, what are you doing, bro? Huh? So, Richard, what is one advice that you've been wanting to give me, but you never got the chance to give me?
Alright, so one advice that I'll give you is to always be a good person. Cause I know that you haven't been treated too well by other people, and that I know you haven't been treated well by other people, but you still are that nice and caring person, and that you should never stop being that person.
Thank you, bro. A third question, right? Another question for my Mia projects. This is just for the, why they call you Sweet Boy? And this question goes to Miguel too.
I ain't called Sweet Boy, though.
But wait. Why do they call Richard Sweet Boy?
Oh. Well, I think it's obviously. I think you can see from his structure that he looks like a sweet boy, and his generosity. He's really kind.
Look who's talking though.
So he's sweet. No.
Tuck
I'm
in your
evil,
shirt
though.
like this. Pull your shirt. Pull your shirt back. Pull your shirt back.
I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Wait, go to the corner.
Go to the corner.
Can I go now?
Yes, you go.
Let's go. Thank you, mister.